Hi girls, how are you doing? Today we'll continue literature, the second sonnet on page 811, 811 for Edna St, Vincent, Malay. The first time we took for Shakespeare, we took sonnet 18, today we'll take sonnet 30. Edna was born in 1892 and she lived till 1950, a true original. And Edna St. Vincent Millay was only 19 when her poem Renaissance made her an instant celebrity. Although Milley's youth and free-spirited lifestyle fit the image of the rebellious artist, she was a rebellion of her time. Her highly crafted poems often took on traditional poetic forms, although she was rebelling against all the traditions, but her poem took a traditional poetic form, such as the sonnet in 1923. She became the first woman to win the Pulitzer Prize in Poetry, a tribute to her technical skill. Sonnet 30 of Fatal Interview, Edna St. Vincent Millay. Before we start reading, let's look at the picture. What is this sculpture? Okay, it's made by a French sculptor. His name is Auguste Rodin. When you look at this, what do you feel? When you look at this, you see unity, two hands holding each other. You see unity, you see togetherness, you see tenderness, right? Because they hold each other's hands softly. You see commitment, right? So Sonnet 30 is also about love. Sonnet 30 is also about love. We said sonnet has specific rules to follow. What did we say about Sonnet 18? We said that it has what? How many? 3 quatrains. All right, remember, girls? 3 quatrains and 1 couplet. And we said it has a rhyme scheme: A, B, A, B, drink, sink, rain again. Right? C, D, C, D, death, born, death alone. Our release, power, peace. Yes, E, F, E, F. The rhyming couplet, G, G. A rhyming couplet. And then we said that here, the first 4 lines, first quatrain, second one, 4 lines, third one, and the rhyming couplet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now let's analyze and see what does she want to say. Love is not all. It is not meat nor drink. So the speaker starts her poem by doing what? Raising the value of love? No, discounting the value of love by saying love is not all. It's not meat nor drink. It's not food nor drink, nor slumber nor a roof against the rain. It is not a slumber, it's not sleeping. Nor a roof against the rain, it's not a shelter. Meat, drink, slumber, and a shelter, a roof against the rain, a place to be safe. These are what? Shelter, sleep, food, and water are necessities of life. And the speaker here says that the love is not all. Love doesn't provide life with its necessities. No one can live without meat, food, or drink water, or sleep, or a shelter. These are the life necessities, the basic necessities of life, which cannot be provided by love. So she is what? She's discounting the value of love. Love cannot sustain life or satisfy the needs of one's existence, because without water you will die. But without love, So love is incapable of providing the basic necessities of life. Okay, so love is what? Love is not important. Nor yet a floating spar to men that sink and rise and sink and rise and sink again. Nor yet a floating spar. What's spar? Spar, you know this, a ring that they throw for the one who sinks in the water. A floater. A floating spar to men that sink. If men are sinking in the sea, what is the importance of spar? Spar provides the life for them here. Okay, this floating spar is the only way for them to survive. So love is not a floating spar to men that sink, and again they rise and sink and rise and sink again. What is she doing here? She is showing the motion of drowning ship. A ship that drowns. What happens with it? It rises and sinks. People rise and sink. When people want to save their lives, they rise and sink and rise and to take oxygen and sink again. So love is not as important as this spar. Love doesn't give life to people. We finished the first quatrain. Love cannot fill the thickened lung with breath. What is this? What? Love cannot fill the thickened lung with breath. What? Here she says that, you know the lung? You need what for lungs? You need oxygen. But love cannot provide you with this. You cannot breathe well with love. Right? So love cannot fill the thickened lung with breath, nor clean the blood. Nor clean the blood. Which blood? Look, at that time of life, there was a disease. This disease was tuberculosis. Tuberculosis was a spreading disease at that time. So she says that love cannot cannot clean the blood of the lung. Okay? Nor said the fractured bone. If you have a fractured or broken bone, can love set it? No. So here, on these 6 lines, she does what? She claims, okay, that love is not important. But then here she says yet. Yet here, and as we said in a sonnet, in the first 2 quatrains I have a dilemma, and then in the 3rd quatrain I have a turning point here. Okay, and then here in the couplet I have the resolution. Here she introduced the turning point a little bit earlier when she says, yet many a man is making friends with death, even as I speak for lack of love alone. Here she still have problems believing that people will do what? Will die. Friends with death. People will make friends with death. They will die. Why they will die? They will die for the lack of love. So she doesn't believe. Why would people do this? Love is not important. So why a man is killing himself, or he would die to get it? People die for lack of love, although that love doesn't provide any of life necessities. Why people die for love? You got her point? She says love doesn't provide life necessities. Then she says, and yet they still kill themselves and die for lack of love. Here I will find the turning point. It will may be that in a difficult hour, pinned down by pain and mourning for release, or nagged by want past resolution's power. What is this? It well may be that in a difficult hour, if there is a difficult hour that any of us doesn't have shelter, food, sleep, or water, this is a difficult hour if you are deprived of life necessities. Pinned down by pain and mourning for release. If you are in a severe pain and you are mourning, when this is mourning for release of the pain. So if you pass through a lack of any life necessities, or if you are feeling pain and mourning to get rid of this pain, or nagged by want past, want is need, or need a resolution's power, I might be driven to sell your love for peace. Here, the speaker is uncertain about her love toward the one she is writing her poem to. So the speaker is in love, but she may be driven by what? Difficult hour, lack of life necessities, of pain, to sell your love for peace. She wants peace, so she will sell their memories and sell the love, forgets everything just to live in peace. So she's not sure, would she sell or trade love in order to find peace or not? Or trade the memory of this night for food? Trade this memory, the memory of their life of this night for food, to get food. It well may be. The resolution is what? I do not think I would. So the speaker here says, I do not think I would. I would never sell love, your love, to get any of life necessities. So love is more important to her. If she suffers from a difficult hour, lack of life necessities, if she suffers pain, if she's offered to sell her love to live in peace and get food and get water and get life necessities, she would have never done this. I do not think I would. So all of the 11 lines, you feel like the speaker is hesitant about love, and she doesn't think that love is important. But the last line, she gives us the resolution. I do not think I would. I would never sell your love to get peace. I hope you enjoyed the analysis, and see you soon. Bye. Study well. Bye.